and you're starting to see something there. But there's going to be holes in this team that they're going to have to fill.
Uh-oh, it's Odell Beckham Jr. He likes that. Crowd buzzing, first down.
He was, as I mentioned, he was a guard in college. He's primarily been working at center throughout camp.
First down and 5, and Marks bounces off a tackle. Still going, touchdown Texans. What a good, strong run for the second-year pro from USC. A 20-yard carry. 69 yards, almost 5 minutes off the clock. Marks from 20 yards away. Texans on top, 7-0 at home.
Martinez, drop, step up, a fastball for a touchdown. Jordan Watkins, the open man, and number 17 scores from 17 yards out.
See, watch the post route, right side of the screen. Real sharp route, and you cannot throw a better ball than Martinez throws right here. Tight spiral, right to the face.
They're hoping that he can be a big part of the 1-2 punch behind Ashton Genty.
Play action from Mendoza, and he comes back over the middle, and he's picked off. Woodaz, the rookie. Mendoza trying to track him down and cannot. Pick 6 for the Texans and the rookie. This team, and what a chance, and Woodaz made the most of it. 80 yards on the return.
A bit more consistency, so great opportunity for these two guys to show what their coaches what they can do.
Play action, flag down, and Dobbs gets leveled. He loses the football. It's down on the ground, rolling into the end zone, and it's batted around, and it looks like picked up by Washington. No turnovers, and then the offensive line here sees a big hit on Dobbs.
Yeah, and that just can't happen. I don't know if that was a miscommunication. First of all, you can't line up incorrectly if you're, I'm not sure who they called it on, either a wide receiver or the tight end, but that's going to drive coaches crazy. Alignment is always the first key, and then certainly the protection, not good. That was our key to the game, Jay.
1st and 10, ball at the 13-yard line. Smith rolling, throwing, open man right there. It's going to be Jelani Woods, and Jelani Woods gets in for a touchdown.
Those two were communicating, and that's an easy touchdown for the Jets.
So Cowing will get another opportunity at a Scott punt. He's had a couple of brilliant placements already. And again, the hang time showcased Cowing from the 16. Trying to get to the edge, and does. Gets a block. Now down the sideline, keeps his footing across the 40. Cowing with one to beat, and he does! He's gonna go! Jacob Cowing, house call, touchdown Niners!
To the sideline. No flag on the play, but watch from the left side of the screen. That block right there should have been called illegal. And now J.K. Scott says, plays the Matador.
McDaniel's style is going to play to your strengths.
Oh man, I feel like it's gonna be a big up on that. You know, especially with his style. So I'm looking to capitalize off of that this year.
And he is the good luck charm. Junior Colson with the pick 6 of 15 yards, and the Chargers finally get in the end zone.
Watch him right here with the pressure. The great catch there by Colson, and a walk-in touchdown.
The Chargers need
just outside the red zone for the Broncos. Packers rush 4. Nix, right sideline, got a man, it's caught. R.J. Harvey on the wheel out of the backfield. 21-yard strike. Welcome back, Bo Nix. And the Broncos on the board.
What a throw by Nix. Going to R.J. Harvey, the third option on this play. surveys the field, looks left, delivers a perfect rainbow. Harvey does not have to stop, hits him, but
it was positive yards. Hopefully we can get now into third and manageable after this play.
McCarthy takes a high snap, gets away from a blitz. Ooh, a deep one to Ty Felton. Get up there, Ty! Yes! Brings it in at the 12, maybe the 11-yard line. Pay, and it's a connection of 50 and a first down.
Great job by McCarthy keeping the play alive with his feet, and then he just saw that one-on-one matchup between Dante McMillan and Ty Felton and said, you know what, I'm throwing a 50-50 ball. And Felton, who's having an unbelievably good training camp, Paul, he's really stepped up his...
He clearly shouldn't have because it resulted in interception.
Yeah, Gage Larvidan, by the way, listed at 5'8". There is a connection with Macklin. He's got space, and he's going to go the distance. Touchdown for Jamori Macklin, the rookie out of Kentucky. And yes, that is Jeremy Macklin's cousin.
Got the Bills receiver over here on the right side running a deep over. Unfortunately, coverage right there by number 47, Tyron Herring. Just not close enough, not able to run with that offensive receiver. And once the ball is caught, and the two Browns defenders run into each other, because number 40.
First it's third. Strand on the boot. Jones. Race to the end zone. Touchdown. Daniel Scott knocks him into the pylon. Touchdown from 13 yards out. They're doing, frankly, whatever they would like to in half number one.
Yeah, totally disorganized there on defense. Totally lost the coverage. Absolutely nobody on them.
That's Luke Floria from Mentor High School in motion. Sanders, plenty of time. Back in the end zone. There's Floria for the touchdown.
Great pocket. Watch the protection that Shedeur Sanders gets here. Just calmly settling in the pocket, waiting till his man gets open in the back of the field. A little miscommunication.
changes the eyes of defenders. And how about that? They have a touchdown drive, and both the receivers are saying, hey, what can we get better?
Here's Pierre Strong on the kick return. Has some daylight. Sideline beats Lutz 40, 35, and just shy of the Denver 30. Pierre Strong Jr., massive special teams play.
It's all those snaps he's taken. Miller, a lot of experience. 3rd and 3 off the mesh. It is Dobbs. He carves the lane, and he is out of here.
There you go. Going back to college days, defensive end bites down. Josh Dobbs says, I'll take it. Great job blocking on the outside, too. I couldn't tell who the wide receivers were, but those plays like that don't happen unless you can get that blocking on that second level. That's a good bounce back, Jason. That's a very good bounce back for this offense. A bad start to the game, first 5 minutes. Hey, you want to...
He's got to pick it up a little bit. This is a big game for him.
As you can tell by the down marker saying 1st and 10. Call was upheld, and a big gain off of left tackle that could be a house call for the former Colt in Goodson. No flags on the play. 49 yards the house, and the Falcons are back in front.
Got us blocked. Big miss by Owen in the back end.
Now, while we were away,
gain of 8 sets up 2nd and 8. Steelers trailing 7-0. Haller again looking, good coverage down the field. He's being pursued. He throws it down the field, has a receiver there, and it's going to be Lake McCreed.
Because they're unsure on replay whether he got his feet in. They're going to try to run a play to make sure that this play.
Handoff is to the rookie Mike Washington, who they love. He's big, he's got speed, and he's down inside the 25.
Well, that's an excellent job by Washington. It looks like this is going to be stopped for really no gain, and yet he just finds a little bit of daylight. He shows his ability to break tackles. Last week, he had a 53.
And here he is getting the start today. Has time, goes deep for Coleman. He holds it in double coverage. Kevin Coleman Jr. His first NFL action. Makes a big play there.
Flags are on the field.
Yeah, it's interference.
It's going to be pass interference.
Decline that one. What a catch. One-handed. Another one-hander was Douglas last week, the rookie in Washington.
That's right.
And out is the running back flanking Minshew now 3rd and 12.
Protection, throw, downfield, picked off. Receiver fell down and going on their way. Dallas with an interception out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
It had some injuries coming out of high school, but you see the pressure in the pocket. Fehoko slips, but this defense is a turnover-heavy defense. Christian Parker wants to rush with 4, play coverage on the back end, and then finish. That's an outstanding job.
And snap hold. And he drilled it. He might have got this, I think. He absolutely got this. 69 yards. Are you kidding me, Coach? Preseason game, it doesn't matter. And, Coach, this cleared with at least 5 or 6 yards.
That's why I don't like the new rule. You can't cover the center. You can't overload.
Oh, look at him.
You can't really rush these kicks like we used to in some of these long range.
He's been dealing with a groin injury, unavailable this evening. Long throw is caught. Jahdae Walker, a Red Raider from Shaker Heights.
Not only a heck of a catch, but watch Case Keenum lay this one in perfectly. Right over Newton. Wow. Walker, look, watch this. Concentration, goes up, makes a catch, takes a little hit afterwards.
Wow, too easy. Way too easy. Right down the middle. Right down the middle, right down the pipe. 100-plus pounders just moving people. And they're basically saying, you choose where you want to go, and I'll take you on that ride there.
That left side crashed that whole
7-yard line. Winston pressured, steps up, has some room, tucks it inside the 10, the 5, to the pylon. He got there, touchdown. The veteran, Jameis Winston, runs it in from 11 yards out.
Jacob Rodriguez trying to get him before the goal line.
Well, behind Jackson Dart, the veteran Jameis Winston at 32 years old, an effective opening drive.
See if they get a stop on 3rd down and goal from the 6. Rattler. Intercepted. Picked off at the goal line.
There we go. Let's go. We're running out. That's it. We're going home. Bye.
They're cooking with Alex Cook. Touchdown, LA.
That's how we do it. Let that man cook.
Exactly what he did there. Read it with his feet, stepped in front, had the juice to finish it.
I just love how, like, the thing that I love about being at a game is being able to see all the workings. I actually love watching a lot of plays off the ball.
Johnson on 3rd down and 5. They need the 12. Throwing Young. Caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals' shiny new red zone target has his first NFL touchdown.
Johnson just gets back and just throws it and, wow, lays it in perfectly to Kobe Young.
No, they're going to throw it. He's going to do it himself. Oh, nope, he missed. Is it a touchdown? Yes.
It's close. They say they got him out of bounds right now.
Yes. I remember him from Georgia State.
Yeah, you guys know this from last game. I always like when guys take a minute to argue the play, too. I liked him sort of pointing and motioning to make sure, hey, you can't argue with this mustache, man. The man in the mustache is getting it.
From the 36th, off the play fake, catch is made and is taken into the end zone by Arroyo for a Seahawks touchdown.
So I mentioned that's a good-looking drive. Now just take a look at Arroyo and his outside release. You're watching now the defense, as I talked about, the run game.
Smart, fast, and physical, and they can stand out by making those consistently and making big plays when they're there.
Speaking of big plays, on the money, Joe Milton downfield for a touchdown strike, a 53-yard touchdown pass to Jonathan Mingo, who got behind the Cardinals' pass defense.
Thomas on the outside. Joe Milton is just calm, cool, has too much time in the pocket, but Thomas gets beat from the jump and is unable to catch up.
Yeah, talking about the cornerbacks, we saw
started 5 games for Brian Dable with the Giants back in 2024. On first down, he hands it off to Wright, found a big hole, and Wright will take it all the way for a Seahawks touchdown, 69 yards.